Alberta is known around the world for its energy resources. It's also known for riding booms and busts. Since world oil prices tanked in 2014, 60,000 energy workers lost their jobs in Western Canada, and the industry has struggled to regain its global footing.
I have close friends that haven't worked in 2 years, and they're, masters of engineering, and they're driving Uber now.
Now, many Canadian workers are turning to U.S. oil companies and taking their training to the engine of America's oil industry, Texas. Like Paul Ritchie, whose Calgary-based tech company opened a Houston office this year.
Our forecast for next year are 70% of our business will come from the U.S. and 30% from Canada. Houston has a Canadian Chamber of Commerce. They are very active in pushing Canadian companies to the U.S. market.
It's estimated 10,000 Canadians may now be living and working in the Texas oil patch. We wanted to ask why so many felt the urgency to leave Canada behind.
There's definitely an energy exodus. We all know the big names that have left. There's hundreds of smaller companies. 50, 60, 70% of their revenues are coming out of the U.S., and they had no choice. There's no real edge to being from Alberta, and that's painful to say.
A barrel of Canadian oil continues to sell at about a $12 discount from the world price. There's a lack of market access, and regulations like Bill C-48 and Bill C-69 have created uncertainty around when projects like the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion can get built.
For one application, which is basically Trans Mountain in Canada, they've had 14 in the U.S. It's just a lot easier in Texas in a lot of ways.
Alberta's big rigs are also moving out, with 29 leaving our country since 2017.
Pre-2014, we had approximately 900 drilling rigs in Western Canada. At the end of 2020, we're predicting to have less than 500. I really worry about the future of this industry.
Ritchie spent half of his year in Houston and plans to move there full-time in the summer.
Like any business, you've got to go where the market is available, and unfortunately it's not here.
Leaving the city he's spent his entire 3 decades-long career in was not an easy choice, but Ritchie says Houston reminds him of the young, vibrant, and lucrative city Calgary used to be 15 years ago. Dallas Flexog, Global News, Houston.